Well, I would more than happy to be here today. So thank you very much for letting me come introduce myself. I do have to recognize three people very quickly. My folks who provided the foundation for who I am today as well. My faith, my family, shout out to my parents, Ken and Marianne Schrader are here. And then the absolute love of my life of 25 years is my wife, Julie. And I hope you all get to meet her because she is the superstar in our relationship. Thanks to the Adams County Republican Party for letting me come today. And to all of you who either are candidates or have been candidates, believe me, my hat is off to you because we know what a challenge it is to run, to be engaged, and so believe me, my hat is off for the work that you've done. I'm going to take just a little bit of divergence here because as geek, believe me, it sounds geeky, but I actually thought about President Abraham Lincoln this past week. But the reason for that is because I spent 2 days in Springfield at a conference. And when you understand that I was meeting my continuing educational requirements to be a licensed land surveyor in the state of Illinois, maybe that'll help bring you full circle with President Lincoln, one of our most famous land surveyors in the state of Illinois. So while I was there, I did spend a little bit of time thinking about Mr. Lincoln. And we land surveyors in Illinois hold a special endearment for him. And if you'll indulge me, I'd like to draw some comparisons between the process of surveying the land and the effect of good governance. As surveyors, we're tasked with following in the footsteps of those who have gone before us, to retrace their steps and to chart the lines and paths that they have cleared for us, to diligently follow their lead and carefully study their legacies and monumentation in order to guide us as we navigate through an ever-changing world. And as I pondered, I don't know if I was more inspired to be following in the footsteps of Mr. Lincoln or more apprehensive. I wondered what he would think of the world that we now live in, the nation that he sacrificed so much to preserve for us. Would he still believe the sacrifice worth it, or would he think it was all for naught? Would he be satisfied that we were following on the true path? Of course, I also thought about the office that I am pursuing and the weight of the responsibility. Like the old surveyor did in days gone by, the paths have been cleared and marked out for us. The way has been shown, and I'm afraid that we have not been faithful to follow it. The job of our leaders is to watch for the indicators and to carefully preserve the monuments that can help to guide us to where we need to go. But we must watch for them and protect them. I fear that the state of Illinois has sadly lost its way, that it has disregarded what in the surveying profession we call the boundaries and evidence, and the responsible care that is required and necessary if we are to succeed. It is this compulsion that drives me, that motivates me, and that impassions me to act now. I firmly believe that while indeed things are much worse now than perhaps they have ever been, I still hold on to the hope that all is not lost. I'm appealing today to you for your support, for your endorsement, because these paths, these monuments are what define my character as a person. I understand that the system as a whole is broken and that complete transformation is what Illinois needs to head back in the right direction. I firmly believe that Illinois needs new leadership with a clear vision of the future and a proper respect for the past. As Jim mentioned, on March 18th, you will have a decision to make regarding the race for Illinois State Representative, and I'm proud to say that you have a choice. This is the beautiful part about our governance system. We have elections, we have choices, and I'm happy to be here today to present that choice. I'm a candidate whom you can trust, who's not tainted by the system, and who stands before you today, ready, willing, and able to serve to help lead our great state forward. While the contest is challenging, I take comfort in knowing that I am doing what I can to help make things better. And while certainly I am no Abraham Lincoln, despite our shared occupation, his words resonate with me as I move forward in this race. He said, "I do the very best I know, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me won't amount to anything." Thank you for this opportunity, and I certainly appreciate your vote on March 18th.